Hello, today is 21st May. We're having a MicroProfile technical conversation. Please help out. Please put your name on the minutes. The link is in the chat and help out with the kind of minutes. So the first thing is the kind of cloud native developer survey. We discussed today's kind of the Jakarta EE steering committee. So it's pretty much is also this is toward the end of the period for asking for kind of feedback and etc. And rather also send out the kind of email kind of encourage people to provide more feedback if you have any. So if you have any last minute feedback, please edit this, basically is put the comments on this doc directly. I think what we have discussed in the previous course all been made into this developer survey. So basically the first one, how many employees are there in your company? So this we added, and also the MicroProfile version also we added in, and also the specs, MicroProfile specs, and also the any other feedback. Okay, John.
Yeah, I've already made a comment this morning that I replied to and I agree with. It's a little further down. It's basically, do you use Jakarta with MicroProfile only? And the point is about, yeah, just MicroProfile. And the problem is I think that's can be interpreted in multiple ways. Is core profile, right? Jakarta EE is using traditionally JSON plus REST plus CDI. Will some interpret that as Jakarta, right? So I actually agree that we should just remove just MicroProfile.
What do we say then? So we want to just say you just use the MicroProfile kind of platform thing, not other Jakarta EE technologies apart from.
Well,
I think this is solved simply by saying primarily Jakarta EE and primarily MicroProfile.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's better. Although
Yeah,
then, yeah. In this context of the question, that would probably work, Reza.
yeah. So in this case, it's just say. Do we just say primarily?
I think so. I think most people reading this will understand the intent.
Yeah. Okay, I think back. Yeah, so we can. Okay, so that's good. So I think it's yeah, that's covered all the areas. That's good. So we are good with the survey, right? So it's no more no other kind of feedback or other questions you want to be added.
Well, I replied also with primarily Jakarta EE and primarily MicroProfile. Sometimes I wonder if users actually know that some of the features of their app server include MicroProfile, right? Do they confuse MicroProfile and Jakarta EE as just all being one thing? But I don't know. I'm open either way.
What do you mean? So what kind of change do you want to?
You can look at the comment.
Comment.
On the, I replied to your comment.
Oh, okay.
We do have a question that asks about MicroProfile API usage, don't we? I think that goes towards answering, that query, if you will, John, because at least they would know what the API is that they are using. Isn't there? I remember there being a question like that, right? If you go up a bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think she's just in the process of doing it.
Okay.
I gotta find it. Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna modify my comment. Wait, there's Jakarta APIs. Hold on, and I'm still scrolling. Yeah, they're there. Okay.
So you updated your comment. I didn't see your comment.
No, I gotta save it. There we go.
Okay. Okay then.
Okay.
Good. So we are all good now.
No, I have
Oh.
a comment.
Yeah. Okay.
Just see this the first time. What I think is missing are the security and legislation in that aspect, related aspects. Maybe we should ask if it is important to be compliant to that upcoming legislation in the EU, like the Cybersecurity Resilience Act or the NIST2 regulation, which requires for some critical infrastructure environments and industry to follow concepts like it's required to deliver an SBOM, and a lot of other things are required too. And also to be compliant or be possibly compliant to things like that. Also, the basics need to be done, like semantic versioning, for example, because otherwise you cannot automatically patch things or detect them if you have issues. And what consequences are result from that if there is no fix in that major release? For example, you are using
Yeah. Okay.
So I raised my hand in that question 10. Your point about security could be added to question number 10, which talks about specification related improvements for Jakarta. The only thing is I get worried that it could get there could be too many options, right? But I just thought I'd bring that out. If that's decided, I think question number 10 might be a good place for the security stuff.
Yeah, but the security stuff is not related to features. It's affecting the quality things, so the non-functional aspects.
Well, it does say specification related improvements. It's
Yeah.
starting to it's
it can be placed there.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, post there. The other thing is because the community trying to limit the number of questions. So Yan, can you click to see whether you can add?
There's also more generic space towards the bottom for I can click that long sentence to better compliance with security regulations. So question number 14, that could be an option there.
Oh, put a comment here. I mean, put but this is what emerging technology areas.
You're talking about 15, right, Lisa?
Number 14, I think you could add
14, okay.
adjustment there to say government security regulation compliance.
Yeah. So Reza, why don't you add a comment here? So I think that the team will follow up.
Yeah, I will add a comment.
Great, thank you. Okay, so that's please do so basically today or tomorrow because I think the marketing team is going to close it very soon. Okay, so that's kind of the survey. So we are kind of have reviewed a few times. So good. Thank you all for your input. So the other thing is kind of the tutorial. So far, I have not seen Turan make any more progress in the past 2 days, 2 weeks, not 2 days. So it's maybe he's on vacation or somehow it's kind of the I don't know whether I didn't monitor the Google Doc. So John, do you know are there any new chapter being produced?
I haven't looked since I went on PTO. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'll take a look again.
Okay, thank you. Let me double check. March, that's pretty much March. So yeah, so I have not seen much progress there. And let me just ping him again, so tag him. So I think the other one, the PR, the other PR, I think is kind of the
Yeah, I'd phrase it on, is there anything on our side that is preventing him from producing more chapters?
yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's for like a tutorial. The next one is the release. So the release both basically or the telemetry, the making good progress. Basically, is team. I think it's only 2 outstanding issues, and finally this week there's more discussion, and both of them have some resolution. So it's a new TCK will be added, and also basically it's the tally up need to be done. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, a release candidate coming down there. I know OpenAPI, the team is making good progress there. And for REST clients, I met up with the team. So they have a plan already and making steady progress with PRs and also come up with some plans to do the remaining issues and etc. Fault tolerance is pretty much ready, drafted, just waiting for telemetry. I think that this can also do a release candidate. Yeah, so that's kind of the roughly the timeline there, and also thank you Roberto, have done all the kind of the stack license update in the MicroProfile build. This and also it's kind of I released the MicroProfile parent, so the 2.x and also 3.3 RC1, so that other spec when they do the release candidate they can use and try out to see whether they get the correct license and etc. So that's kind of pretty much for MicroProfile 7. Are there any comments, questions? Okay, if not, the MicroProfile AI discussion is went really well. So it's this week because France and some other countries are having holiday. So this week's meeting was canceled. So next one is 27th May. Is also the project, so basically implemented repo has been created in SmallRye. It's called SmallRye-LLM. Let me directly show the calendar here. So it's AI. Can you see the minutes? So basically, you can see the minutes and SmallRye LLM. So basically, the team, quite a lot of people contributing, which is an awesome thing. I think more people than this list, and also I think the list will grow. Kind of a lot of people interested, as I mentioned in last week's conference as well. People also interested to join in, and then we will start a prototype and try out. And this is a great forum for people to get together and discuss the things in Flux. So it's a kind of a lot of things, and people can learn from each other. So that's kind of pretty much what I have. Any comments? Any kind of feedback and etc. Okay, that's all from me. Are there any other agenda items to be discussed? If not, you have nearly 40 minutes back, 39 minutes back. And then I will see you next week.
All right, thanks everyone.
Yeah, great. Thank you all.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a great time. Bye-bye.
Bye.